Oh my god! What the freaking hell was that?
Save it. Yes, he is. Good boy.
Mono realizes he's on for a podium if he just relaxes here. It's a last lap.
Oh, but he's gone.
Oh!
He could be gone for it,
you know, no, Mono doesn't listen. Mono doesn't care.
But not getting it, and he's got
Mexican, and he sends it around the outside. Cody and Essendon got 3-second time penalties. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, I can't look. Boys. Oh, BM's just sent it. Touched wide.
BM.
Around the outside. He is.
Oh, he's got penalty.
Oh, what a move. What a move. Yano clipped. Oh, he's going for another.
Oh, holds it around the outside. Oh, no.
Still there. Still side by side. Oh, take it there with the balls.
Keeps it in front. But Chunky's off 2 positions here. Ujala and Greenbit's going at it. And down the inside comes Storm. Oh, he holds it. They hold it.
They're still going. Still. And then he's got the inside line for here. And he's managing, holding it. Keeping space, but not giving them too much space. Vono risking it.
He's going on the outside.
Oh, what a move.
He made a move
move.
on the Alpha Tauri.
What a move. Oh, now they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, they're 3 wide. The hat's in the middle.
He's made it through both of them.
The Cyber Husky with the fastest lap on the softs, of course. Expect nothing less. Cheeseman trying to go up the inside of Christopher attack. Oh, around the outside. Oh, he makes it stick. Oh.
Jump. Sonny's around the outside. Oh, it's not going to work. BM keeps it wide. Oh my god, this is insane. And he's going to take the inside lane. Rapid Hendo is retired in the pit lane. And guess who will be jumping back into the cops box?
Freeway. Can he go to the outside? Tristan Primetime breaks early.
Oh,
up
Noodles.
the inside goes Noodles. Crazy good overtake. Coming around for Rapid Vono now.
For Noodles on the outside. Noodles holds it in around the outside. If you don't mind, Josie takes the lead with 2 laps to go. He's definitely got wing damage. He has his front lean plate is gone. Reedy is smelling blood. Can he get him up on the inside? Oh, thank you, Cody's finally a good camera angle. Oh, great pass from Reedy. He's into P1 on his debut.
Grab the points from Mercedes here.
Oh,
He's got side by side here.
Oh my god, they really did.
And they both.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Same situation with Daft earlier on.
Let's get goats. Oh, but he holds it. Oh, what a move. What a move.
Confidence there. And Phantom, Daft going for the move on Noodles. Can he fling it around the outside? Oh, and Kahoot jumps up the inside. Oh, Daft.
Trying to get in front of Daft. Now, Daft, all Daft needs to do is stay 3 seconds. What's Rubik doing? Oh my god.
Is he gonna this Yano? That is how you do it.
Tuning in. You're tuning into the Rapid Racing League brought to you by Sully's. You're never dressed into wearing a Sully's. All our guys are going through Kahoot, a sensational poll, something that he will remember for a very, very long time. I'm joined with the OCE owner, Dutchy. Let's go racing with 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out, and the race to turn 1 has begun here in Portugal. Kahoot has got himself off the line. You're dead set right, but Hugh Daff on the inside has got him into turn 1. There's a collision, there's contact. There's a contact. Huey was going to dive into Div1 into turn 1, but Kahoot actually was able to manage it. You got it right, Dutchy.
I reckon it's really got
Yes.
Noodles coming in.
Noodles is going
Noodles
to.
he's
Going to go for it.
He's going to go for
And
it.
he had to.
He's almost got him like a chicken dinner.
Oh,
He's got him.
winner,
He's
chicken.
got you.
The Greek god, the The Greek god of sushi has got himself...
No, let's not put it that far.
Yeah,
They're
okay,
getting
fickle.
aspects of the games right. They're fixing bits and breaking other bits.
Exactly, but take a look where Noodles is. Noodles has got him. Noodles has got him into turn 1. Kahoot's got to let him go. Betsy with the fastest lap of the 19.8. And P1 Noodles. Off he goes into the sunset.
Comes out. I'll watch Noodle.
Yep, you watch Noodle?
No, I'll watch Betsy actually.
Yes.
Remember
Betsy's
Betsy's
got
got-
to watch it. And he's going to have DRS from Wilco as well.
Yeah. So we are
Okay,
on board.
has
He's
come
come.
to
Oh,
stop.
there's Kahoot spun.
It's Kahoot spun. He's
Kahoot
lost it.
spun.
Turn 1.
Yep, he's spun it. So Kimmy's taking the lead.
Betsy
Betsy's-
has got Hudak,
He's got it.
and Noodle has Hudak as well.
So Hugh Daff has dropped 2 positions. In fact, Relic's got him
Even
too.
Relic.
Relic got him.
Hugh almost spun.
Still, whilst Kimmy's at the end of the pits and bolting it off.
Rubric boxes. So Noodle's now back
And
up to
then
P2. So Rubric and Betsy. Relic.
Betsy's coming up. Oh no, Hudak.
Hugh Daff on Betsy. Oh, what? Close as you like. More swings on track than the swingers party here right now with Super and Betsy. These boys are just swapping positions like partners. Anyway, so there we go. Up to P8. If we're going to get banned by Twitch, I'm going to go out like a bang. And Chrissy's up inside line. Kitschy on the outside. Supra. He's not making it easy. Oh, they've come to blows. They've come to blows. Oh, they've run each other off. Kitschy's out. Kitschy's retired. Supra, that is going to go to the stewards. I'm telling you that right now. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Safety car. Down into the turn 1. Kahoot's looking for a thing. Kimmy's been able to hold it off, and Relic has got through Kimmy. Hugh Daff in P5 on the outside. Chrissy has got it done. He's into P3. I'm telling you now, if he wins this race from here, absolute scenes with 2 side. Let me tell you. Oh, he's just positioned. Relic's. Oh, Relic's got a pen. Chrissy going with Chrissy. Chrissy on the inside. Chrissy,
Right,
has he got?
Just sit.
Oh no.
This is mental.
Kimmy doesn't need to pass these guys now.
No,
Kimmy can sit back here and win the race on pens. Guess who's in front, boys and girls? Chrissy. 3 seconds. DRS enabled. Kimmy, can he get it past? Relic being valiant, holding it through. Kimmy into turn 1. Oh, he spun it. Kimmy spun it. Oh, there's a crash. Kahoot and Kimmy have made contact. It was Josie. Josie and Kimmy have made contact. Rubric's round. Relic has gone to P2. Guess who's P3? They're from last to first. Salutes the line. Chrissy P1, Daff P2, Relic P3. Josie Wales across the line in P4.
Betsy
but
P3.
Betsy gets the job to B3. Relic, Willie, Kahoot, Josie Wales, Noodles, Benny Black. That is it. Wow, the safety car has turned it around. Vorno, Dutchie, can I ask you guys to get the 3 boys into...
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Barcelona, Spain, for the Rapid Racing League Division 1. I'm your host, Rapid Bajala, and I'm flying solo tonight. Unfortunately, Dutchie can't make it. He's got work. And as you can see on the list, Mr. Rapid Vaughan is filling in the Aston Martin. So looking forward to seeing how he is going to go today. Going to take a look at the telemetry. Welcome back to everyone. 15 guys in the views. Thanks very much for everyone for tuning in. It's going to be an exciting race. Looking forward to seeing the action going trackside very certainly. And can't do full caps. That's right, Hendo. Night Bottle just block you. So Hendo in the chat claps. Just while I've got the opportunity, wanted to send a big send out to Rapid Claps on winning his maiden league race last night in the Wallaby Racing League. Rapid boys, very, very proud of you, mate. Congratulations on your first win, mate. Glad I could see it coming through. Everyone else in the chat, Crunchy Swan, great to see you in there, mate. Also, Vorno's in the chat. Claps, obviously, I was explained before. CO2 Remedy, good to see everyone here in the chat. Hopefully, we're going to have a really good race while these guys get ready. Chrissy, if you just saw the replay, what an extraordinary race from Rapid Chrissy. As you can see, he was CBF Chrissy when he went in. He's now Rapid Chrissy. He is one of us, boys and girls. Another one to the Rapid family. Started last on those hard tyres and got it all the way up to P1. A fantastic win. A famous victory. Only the second time in Rapid Racing League history has someone come from last to first. Our Division 1 champion, Kahoot, did it in Baku last year, but let's see if he can go up against. Let's ride on board here with Chrissy. As he comes down here, Barcelona renowned as a very tight track, the testing track for Formula 1, and hard to pass. Into turn 1, just clips the inside barrier. He's probably, I would imagine that he has, he's invalidated. So here's our first one, Swayze, as I like to call him, Patrick Swayze, will be the next one to go. CO2, hi to you too, mate. Thanks for joining us in here. Glad to have you on board. Swayze coming down here on the front straight into turn 1. DRS wide open. Has made a handful of himself in that Ferrari for the first couple of weeks. Made it tough. Around here in this sweeping right-hander. Used to be able to take this flat out, slight lift, as you can see, into 7th. Some guys take that into 8th or a real short shift up into 5th. Down the gears again into 2nd. Slight touch on the brake, soft as you like on the acceleration. Swayze doing very, very nicely here. Up here, turn 8. Back end and turn 9, the insane corner. Nicely in 7th, up into 8th. Braking hard into 2nd. Obviously, is one of the track aspects that has been changed in F1 Live, which hasn't been done in the game, and hopefully the new edition comes in next. Swayze doing very nicely here, coming into the S's of stupidity, or the S's of no point, as I like to call them. Just makes zero sense having him in there. Get rid of him. Get it back to the old track. That's what I say. And Swayze, obviously P1, the first one is 17.672. Definitely going to be looking to improve just to get himself out of Q1 there, Swayze. I reckon we might actually do a poll on that, Vorno. What do you reckon? Do a quick poll? How many pens will the man get? So Patrick Swayze, the first one to go through. I reckon that's probably a really good thing. In fact, I like that idea. We're going to do that in the commentary things. I've got my idea. Couple more goes, and well, it's been a long time coming, but Mr. Ocean Man returns from the bar. And he is back, boys and girls. So let's take a look at the prediction here. So there it is. How many penalties will Div1 get tonight? Will he get 9 or less? Or will he get 9 or over 9? So that's 12 in that. So 9 or less or above 9 for tonight. Get your predictions in. You've got a good 20 minutes to go there. No points have been submitted yet. I'm sure that Vorno will be pumping his numbers in. So Ocean Man, great to have Ocean Man back in here. We've got a couple of guys on and out lap. In fact, a couple of hard ones in here. So Supra. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Around the outside, probably one of his slow ones. Just slows up with a 21.4. He's definitely going to go again. Good to have Kitchi there. Purple sector. One of the Ferraris goes a second lap. 17 flat for Chrissy. Is P1 so far. Well into the 16s last night. So let's take a look on Kitchi. Doing fantastic in the league. Another purple sector. Obviously that's probably for his own personal time. Or comes through here, right hander, 16.960. So we're finally into the 16s. Probably expected a little bit earlier from this group, but Kimmy's the first one to go. Kitchi doing very, very nice here. What's he got in store? 16.6 P1. Shots fired. Josie Wales. That's right on board with him. Going on the outside here into sector 1. Purple sector. So slightly faster than Kitchi. Can he double up as we go into the second sector here? Yeah, it'll correct itself shortly, guys. What I need to do is just shut it down. Sorry, guys, it'll catch up. Do apologise, guys. Every time I open up a web browser. So Josie Wales around here, 13s. 16.5 goes P1. P1 so far. Swayze on another lap. Is he boxing here? Quite a few guys out here. Swayze on another. He's not. He's going to be boxing through. Ninja with a 51. That's slight. Rubric 50.6 there into sector 2. And Rubric goes P7 with a 17 flat. Be looking to expect a little bit more than that. It's right on board here, and Willie. Disappointing end there in Imola. And him and Super have been making a pretty good combination so far. So through here in sector 2, Willie. Hendo has the stream coming along now, mate, with 6 and a bit to go. Willie around here in the corner, looking to try and get into the 16s here. And they're 17-1. So again, struggling here. Hartwigger, is he going for a second lap? So Vorno, the man with the penalties, and see how he goes here. Looks like the stream's coming up. Sorry about the stuttering, guys. Just when I do polls, it has this knack of annoying it. But a invalidation. 1 second up, Ninja. So he's in the side for the 18s, going hard in that Haas. And an 18-2 for Ninja. Sorry guys, just bear with me here. So Ninja coming down in here. It's right on board and Bitsy. He's gone out on the medium tyres. He thinks that his mediums are going to be good enough for him. He's obviously going to go to the reds in the next section. Looks like the stream seems to be going up through it. Yep, no problems at all. Thank God that is fixed it. Thank God for that. Sorry about the issues there, guys and girls. What happens with a poly? If you bins it, then it goes to 9 seconds and below, mate. That's what happens. That's what happens, Endo. So if he bins it, it's below 9 seconds, but we'll soon find out anyway. I can't see him binning it, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's have a look at Betsy here. Kimmy's retired. 3 and a bit minutes to go. Betsy coming around here for another one. He is P13 so far. And a 17 flat on the mediums puts him to P9. Is he safe? Now, Benny Black, 13th, Super 14th, and Hartwigger, all on that edge. So, Broken Reptile, let's take a look and see what he's 2 tenths up. So, he's on track for a 17.3, maybe even a 17.2, which will put him above Supra and force Hartwigger out. So these guys are going to have to make a pretty difficult decision. They're going to have to go out on another set of unworn reds, which is going to make their life in Q2 more difficult. Broken Reptile, 17.4, goes to P15. Hartwigger on and out. Swayze, let's take a look at what he's up. He's down 1 second now, so he's obviously going to have to go again. Vorno's in the pits in P18. So he's going to be starting way out the back unless he goes Josie Wales up into P2. So Vorno's on his way out. Swayze, that's right on board. Time is starting to run out for him. The viewers don't want to hear that, Vorno. They don't want to hear that your wheel lag is bad, mate. They don't want to hear that you're going to get yourself into Q2. Kitchy's retired. He believes his time of 1:16.6 is good enough. Absolutely. Kahoot retires as well. Josie Wales will retire very shortly as well. So it's really down here. Broken Reptile. He is the man in the danger zone right now. Hartwigger on an outlap. Swayze. Ninja. Let's see what Ninja, he's on an outlap as well. So there's a few of them on outlaps. Super on an outlap. He's currently P14. So we're just going to keep our concentration on here. The guys that are already going around that we know that are through. Noodles is on an outlap, but Swayze, what has he got? What has he got in store? Needs to improve by just a single 2 to 3 tenths here to get himself in. Broken Reptile's retired. He's out. He's binned it. And a 17.3, good enough for P14. Swayze goes into Q2. Vorno, he's on an outlap. Who's that? Is that Kitschy there? I think that might... No, it's not Kitschy. That's one of the AlphaTauris. It might be Benny Black, who's currently in P15. Got the Alpine or Super on the back. He's 1/10 up in P15. He is on track to improve. Noodles is on an outlap. Ninja is on an outlap. 2 seconds with an 18 flat. So he's just made it with 50 seconds to go. Okay, so Swayze is out there. We want to see what Vaughan's got here. Vaughan's on an outlap as well. Hartwigger on the way through, 5/10 up. P10, 1:16.9, good enough to get him in. Next across the line will be Chrissy, actually. It should be Chrissy, yep. Chrissy, they're all trying to put another time in here. Supra is now P14, 2/10 with 17 seconds left on the clock. Next through, we've got the AlphaTauri of Benny Black. He's not going to be able to put a faster time in his boxing. Hartwigger, Swayze's out. Noodles doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to crash. I think Chrissy's slowing down. No, he's slightly up on his time. The Aston Martin has spun it there. Vorno's lost it. So Vorno's out. So Ninja, the only one that can really do 5/10, 16.5. Good enough for P18. So Swayze's in the pits. He is out. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. So Supra makes it. Relics makes it. Just. But he's crashed. I think you'll find. Swayze's in the pits. So we're going to lose Swayze, Reptile, Ninja, Vorno and Debonator, who crushed out in that sector. That is it for Q1. Just waiting for everyone to come into the pits and we will move on to Q2. So let's wrap it up. Hugh Daff in the customary P1 for him. Josie Wales P2 and Kahoot. On the McLaren doubles, Kitschy in P4, great effort. Willie, Rubric, Noodles. Ocean Man on his return from the bar in P8. Kimi Räikkönen in P9. Hartwigger rounds out our top 10. Betsy in P11. Chrissy P12. Supra P13. Benny Black in P14. And dropping out, Relic, who crashed. Swayze, Reptile, Ninja, Vaughn and Debonator not making it through. So we'll have Q2 very shortly. In the meantime, let's take a look at the standings. And as you can see there, Hugh Daff holds a commanding 41-point lead over Betsy. Chrissy, with his extraordinary win last week in Portugal, moves up into third with 25. Noodles in 22 points. Relic in 20 and Hartwigger in P18, making a really good account of himself. The Division 1 champion from last year, Kahoot, has finally getting some points, 18, but finds himself 50 points behind with 3 rounds already gone. So has got to make some catching. Kitschy and Daz in through there. Now, if we take a look at the constructors after round 3 in Portugal, you can see AlphaTauri comfortably 30 points ahead of the Red Bulls of Betsy and Relic. So a lot to play for. The sister team ahead of the mother team there. Mercedes there in third, McLaren in fourth, and Aston Martin rounding out the top 5. So 3 rounds down, a lot to play for. Let's go back trackside there. Just waiting for our first guy. Looks like Ocean Man will be the first one to go out in the customised purple helmet. Going to invite Vorney to the chat, see if he'll come in. So, Ocean Man coming out on those reds, getting a little bit cloudy out there, I must say. We get absolutely, mate. Rapid racing or first aid year 12, mate. Come on. You know it's got to be rapid. Yes, exactly. Nice 10,000 points, I think, Scotty. I think Vorno's in for a good race today. Hopefully he can sort out that wheel lag. And hopefully I can get that frames fixed. So, on board with Ocean Man. Starting to come a little bit cloudy at the moment. I don't know if the rain is due by anything. Oh, the Aussie Goat. Very, very nice, mate. Welcome in. Thank you very much for joining us. Doing very nice, thank you. Yes, and I have the Welsh Sheep Shaggy himself, Warno, in the chat. G'day, mate. How are you?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit of wheel lag, mate, I hear.
Oh yeah, it's really bad for some reason at the moment. Since the new patch update, even just going down the straight, it's just jittering all over the place and just jumping. I'm going to mute myself for a minute because I've got a kettle boiling. But I thought
Yeah, mate, no problems.
For a little bit.
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Thanks for joining.
I'll be bored for the next half hour, 45.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise.
Might as well tune in. See Hendo's in the stream, mate. Jump in if you want. Otherwise, just sit there. Actually, you'd probably be at work, wouldn't he?
He is, yeah. He did say in the chat earlier that if he wasn't at work, he would have jumped in with us. Or were you, sorry?
Yes, absolutely. Claps a massive, very rare win for the Haas boys. So Ocean Man goes at a 17.368. Good to have the Ocean Man away from the bar into there. Kitchy's the next one to come through. 17.2 on the mediums. Sorry, rumours are.
Ocean Man was, because he had to be peeled away from the bar, he's actually being fed alcohol with a drip now whilst he's racing.
Fair
just
enough.
To make sure that he gets his habit fed.
Yep, exactly. He's the only guy that I know that gets pulled over by the cops and they know that he's DUI. And negative on the rain, by the way, says the goat. So no rain.
Yes, it is clear.
Clear. Jeez, I tell you what, look, she's looking pretty cloudy overhead. That was what I was thinking. And the rain in Spain forms mainly on the Barcelona track when you don't need it to.
Has Scott actually done?
What's this?
Holy hell!
What's this?
Scott has put 10k on me to get 9 penalties or 9 seconds or less.
9 seconds or less, mate. 9 seconds or less. That is.
Is there a kind of clause here? Does that mean that if I crash, that I still get that counts 9 seconds or less?
Nah. Okay. So let's make it nice and easy. If you crash before lap the halfway. Okay. So for the points to count, okay, let's make this nice and easy. He's got to make it halfway. So 19 laps. It's 36 laps, isn't it? Or it's 33?
33.
Okay, so 50% race distance, and then the penalties count, okay? If he doesn't make 50%, then 12 and above wins. I reckon that's fair.
Okay.
I think that sounds fair. I think it does. And I'm trying to actually...
So I've got to get to lap...
Get to lap 10.
Okay.
Get to lap 10, mate.
Lap 10.
Get to lap 10. Now, I'm just going to put my own here.
Oh my God. Let's just watch this come in. How many points are we going to have come rolling in here?
Well, I've just put...
the high roller. You've got
there we go.
57 seconds.
Just, there we go. In 54 seconds, I've just put 2.5k. Bang. So 72% of people in the stream are saying 9 or less. So that should be interesting.
I've got, you know what, guys? Thank you.
Oh, mate, we've got faith in you, mate. We've got faith in you. Hart, we got
18 laps, claps for life, she's saying I've got to do for it to be halfway. So yeah, 18.
18.
Let's do it.
Okay, so 18 laps. 18 laps. If it doesn't make 18 laps, then 12 and above wins.
Yeah.
More than 9.
I think it's 9 and above, isn't it?
Yeah, more than 9.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the only way you can do this, if you've got 2 5 seconds, that's 10. So 9 or less, mate.
Or just get another 3 seconds.
I thought it was a little bit different. So, Hart, we go. on his lap here. Oh, I thought it was 33 laps around here.
It is
It is 33 laps. So lap 16. There we go, lap 16.
16.
Lap 16 is half. There we go. Hartwigger coming through here, sector 3. And how you been going, mate? How did you get that second interview?
I got the job to start tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations, mate.
8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going back to doing some engineering work.
Oh, fantastic, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be making the motherboards this time rather than making the machines that print onto motherboards.
Wow, okay.
So I'm going around the world.
There we
It'll be
go.
fun.
Good stuff, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Super happy for you. Hartwigger P5 at 17.5 on those mediums. The question's going to happen, and I saw it in Div2 last night. A lot of these guys are going to have to make a decision to stay on the mediums, which I think we all know, particularly around this track, is the ideal tyre to start on with.
100%.
But if a couple of these guys that are just on the cringe of their times start whacking in on the reds, some people are going to be forced. So 16.8 for Kahoot on the mediums. That's a darn nice time, let me tell you. Now, Hugh Daff always has, and always will qualify in the reds. It doesn't matter.
But I think that's going to force the hand of some drivers at the lower end, so the Hartwiggers, the Kimmies, the OCs. I think they're going to be looking to be having to possibly, if they want to make it through the Q3, like having to make that change to go to the softs.
Yep.
With what the looks of it, Betsy, Supra, Hugh Daff, and the 2 Alpha Tauris, which we know definitely who are both on flying laps now, are committing to the soft start. So
that's it. Exactly. So they'll be on the softs, and Gumbo Kebab is
just
on Gambling Man.
so.
He's put 500 points on 1 million pens. I'm not too sure, is that possible? I reckon you get disqualified first.
The most I've ever got was 52 seconds worth of penalties.
Wow. And
that was just on a 25% mess around France.
There you go. No DQ, obviously.
I still didn't get disqualified.
There we go. So Hugh Daff, you would expect him to easily, comfortably be in the top 2 or 3 here. Benny Black's on the reds as well. So again, they're not going to be splitting their strategy. These guys just like the soft, and that's the way they are, and they will not change. That's who they are. So through here, 2 things, through the S's of stupidity, or no point, depending which way you want to talk about it. Can we please get rid of this F1? I hate those S's. Makes 0 sense. And 16.
It was mainly just that's a good one.
Safety car, 16.2s. We're looking at 15s in Q3, no doubt about it. I know it's a safety thing, but the old track, surely you can push the walls back 4 or 5 metres and just go back to the old track layout. At least you've got a chance of actually following a car into those turns and getting a chance to actually overtake them with a DRS. That's just me.
I think they wanted to make that. It wasn't really for the F1 cars as such, was it? I think it was more for the MotoGP bikes. Wasn't there a really big crash, I think?
Yes.
Where they just had a brake failure, and I think they had to, where there was only concrete walling and tyres that could only come out so far, because they had to have a certain amount of distance of gravel from the track exit to the actual wall, that they couldn't put any more tyres in front of the concrete wall, because it would then take away from that legal cushion that they had.
Yeah, true.
So I think they had to do it for the bikes and make them slow down a bit more on that exit, because then if they do lose it, they can just... But yeah, I might be wrong. It might have been a different track, but I'm sure it was something along those lines.
Yeah, exactly. But look, I think they've got to make the change. They've got to go back to the old one. At least, as I said, just here, at least they can, you can follow through, get to the DRS. Anyway, I'm not the one making the judge. Leave it to Michael Massey. He likes to pull the safety car.
But then we do have to remember for the next game that we are going to have the remastered track. So you're going to have where Hugh Daff is coming now. You're going to have that straight up there. So you are going to have more following spaces. You'll be closer to the people coming up there, rather than that technical section that you've just gone up where you can almost lose it.
Yeah.
You're going to have a straighter run at that and open that corner up a lot more. So you'll be following a lot closer. Those S's might turn into a good overtaking place if you've got the confidence on the brakes.
Yep, fair enough.
And the person that's alongside you.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how they do it. But a lot of changes at Australia. I don't know if you've watched any of the videos, but Hugh Das retired. He knows his time's good enough, so he's into Q3. Claps was last night was won by Harry. Harry Dwells won the race last night. He came P1.
Do you reckon he's been dwelling on that win?
He's definitely been dwelling on that. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Rapper Racing Puns. Your host is Rapper Majalo. Oh boy, we get back to the swingers
Special
party.
guest.
Special guest, Rapid Vaughan. So yeah, Harry Dwells made it. So yeah, very very happy for him. Good to have him back in Div 2. So he's back with us.
Kimmy is your only driver out on track call that you've just had now for Tarry of Ben Black, I think, come out.
And Rapid and the man named Kimmy has invalidated. So with 2 and a bit minutes
he's got time to go again. No fuel.
Is that Kimmy?
Yeah, he's flashing.
He is flashing. Claps is predicting Kahoot, Hardwiger and Josie for P1, P2, P3.
Right, let me find out who your next driver. I think your next driver on a hot lap will be Ben Black.
I think so.
He's just on an out lap now. Yeah.
The rest are all on out laps. Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out where they are, who's doing what,
Yep.
and who's behind who.
Alright, come on. Stop spamming. Emotes. Oh, there we go. Oh no! Claps has had
Nightbot!
The Nightbot has just deleted Claps' 17 messages. Oh, yeah. Claps ain't happy. There you are. Oh boy.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that Nightbot, he is a bit of a...
Exactly.
He's a bit of a one, I must admit.
Yeah, don't take him on, mate. The Nightbot wins.
No,
What was that?
I've tried to start a fight with him twice and lost.
Yeah, exactly. Bang, bang. So, Benny Black coming through here, sector 1, just a 1/10 up. Purple sector for him, so obviously his best time. Going through here, sector 2, this really tricky sector. You can lose the back end so fast, and turn 9, so many cars go off of this in the race. I would put money on 2 things: safety car and turn 9 accident. 2 things that are guaranteed to happen in this race at some stage.
Supra's going to get disqualified if he doesn't move.
Well, where is he?
He's parked up just at the end of the kind of first straight. He's going now, yeah. Lucky.
Benny Black around the 2/10 up. He's going to go into the 16s, probably a 16.8. 17. Wow. Lost a fair bit in that last sector. He's not going to be happy, but good enough for P6. And take a look. Kahoot on the mediums and Chrissy on the mediums. Now, Josie Wales, he's 1/10 up on the reds. Now, I think I might go... I just want to take a look at... Let's go their best. Aha. So Josie's on a set of reds, but he's actually his best lap is on, and that's what he wants anyway. So he's on the mediums. Yeah. So Kitchy's
Willie then coming in. No, sorry, who was it? Kitch, sorry, he's gone up into P2 then with his 16.2.
Supra's done something, and he's invalidated. So Supra's 8. So Willie, what's Willie got on the medium? Is he on the reds now? He's currently in P7. Josie's now in the pits in P9. Ben Black, right now, yep, Willie's pulled off. He's pulled out, so Willie thinks his time of a 16.8 is good enough. He'll start on the mediums. Kimmy is out. He's out in Q2 with a 17 flat. Benny Black, the last one across the line, he better do something, otherwise he's out. 16.8 P8, just, and Willie's going to hold on. Willie is going to hold on here, and Chrissy, our race winner from last week, what was Willie doing there? Our race winner from last week goes out in what I like to call effective pole 2. That is the second pole.
Willie and Kahoot. on the mediums, the only two inside the top 10. And yeah, like you say, Chrissy on the second pole.
Second pole in P11. He'll definitely start on those fresh mediums. Everyone else in front of him will be on those worn reds or mediums, the two, Kahoot and Willie, the only two to get through on the mediums. Happened last night, and it's happened again here where the red guys came out, just put pressure on the medium runners, and there we go. So Hugh Daff in P1, Kitchie P2. That's a good performance by Kitchie, your teammate. You better carry yourself well. Betsy in P3, Rubric P4, Noodles, the Greek sushi warlord. Ocean Man in P6. Geez, I tell you what, he needs to come out of the bar more often, that boy. Hartwigger P7, good with time from him. Benny Black, Kahoot and Willie. And we lose Chrissy, Josie Wales, Kimi Räikkönen, Supra are our 4 eliminations. So into Q3, who's your tip? Look at, you know what, I can't go past Hugh Daff.
You know what? I'm gonna go my man Kitch.
You're gonna go Kitchie?
Look at him. He on a. I think there was a quick run, a very very quick run. It was he only did 1 lap on the old on the tyres that he was on, and he still managed to be not that far off, and it was a last ditch run. So you always know that you can always put in better times once you build up to it.
Yeah.
So I reckon once he's got a feel for the first lap on these softs, I reckon Kitch.
Yep.
Kitch, Kahoot or Hugh. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close. So with the clock on, let's get everything. This is the one thing I don't like. You've got to re-enable everything. Every time you go into a sector, I just wish, you know what, just leave. I've got my spectator menu set up. Leave it, you know. Anyway, Q3. How did the NPC boys go this morning?
I've got some real bad wheel problems since this new patch. It's just every time you go down the straight, it's just jittering and got a mind of its own. So I had to retire. I retired in the pits after like that one. But Daz started P20 as he's taken a quali ban for most of the NPC races, I think, and won it.
He's what?
Husky.
He takes a quali ban for every race.
Yeah.
Just to make it fair on everybody.
Yeah. Husky, very sadly, my teammate for Euro Div1 as well. He was I think he just missed off on getting the win by, I think it was like 3 seconds. I think he got a penalty literally on the last couple of laps because of a wheel lag. But yeah, it was, by the sounds of it, was a good race. We then went and we got a few of the Rapid lads, myself, Rapid, Daz and Rapid Connor are taking part in Daytona 3 hours.
Wow.
Coming up on the 12th on Project Cars 2.
Good luck to that.
All the relevant links in there. Yeah, it should be good fun.
Beautiful.
I haven't done it in a while. The last one we did was Le Mans 12 hours. We finished 3rd in that after about 4 engine failures, 2 wheel losses.
Ocean Man's got a DIY there. Yep. Willie.
Your nan's wet in the chat saying Hugh Daff's figured out how to get time trial settings in online races. The guy's nuts.
Exactly.
I am surprised no one has redeemed a Yarno or a Welsh hot lap.
Mate, I've been told, and I've actually got the request. Rubric has said that Yarno needs to give him, as you know, he is the owner, and we don't argue. He said that Yarno was to give him his hot lap tonight, so Rubric has already claimed that, and I will follow on him. So Willie, we'll get Yarno in there in a minute. But yeah, I'm surprised. No Welsh redemption.
Rubric is on his hot lap, on an out lap now, just coming up to the final couple of corners.
I better get Yarno in, hey? Let's get Yarno. Hold on. Yarno! This is Yarno. We are following here the Yarno, then in the main straight as he goes into turn 1 on his first hot lap here in Q3. Willie obviously wants to keep his job, so gets well out of the road. Into Q1, into turn 1, into turn 2. Slightly accelerating here, hard, doesn't take the foot off the accelerator. Great running 7th, gets another one out of the road. Into turn 4, very hard banking 4th. Up into the gears, into 7th, dropping down into 2nd. the little roller coaster turn, as I like to call it, up here to the tricky left, right, left, whichever way direction it goes. Your car doesn't want to go in the fucking direction. Here into turn 9, the turn of death. Holds very nicely Rubik as he goes down to this mini straight of no point. Braking hard into second. And again, this left-hander up the hill. Your car wants to spin its rear end out to the left. Look at Vorno in Jano's overtakes of the week. Jano saw Vorno put it out on the left, a little bit twitchy, a bit like his pole dancing days. Anyway, back here to Rubik as you go around the right-hander, down the main straight, definitely into the 16.6. Nice lap there from Rubik. This is the gospel according to Jan. Oh, there we go. And Janenswitz has redeemed the Yana hot lap. He's spent 2,000 points for no reason.
Oh, again, for who?
For who?
Give me a Welsh one instead, since Yana.
Yes, that's right. You've got to do a Welsh one.
Right, which driver we were?
Which driver, mate? Which driver, Nens? Tell me which driver. Surely he goes with Kitchi.
He's got to go Kitchi.
He's got to go Kitchi. I think he gets Kitchi.
He's got to hurry up.
Hurry up.
He's got to go Kitchi.
Kitchi, go. Go.
He's just started his lap. Kitch. Right, so then we'll go with Kitch. Let's have it. So as we ride on board with him then, into turn 1. Touch that curve on the left. Take a little bit of that one on the. You touch that, you're in the wall. Terrible. Then you either want to flat out through this right. Take a little bit of the curve on the left here as you get over to the left before you throw it in hard at the end of the first sector. Nice purple in the first sector. Let's see if this is true. See what he can do then as he comes now down to the hard left-hander. Here we go then as we see him coming up into the, as you say, Arno, the left-right, whichever way your car wants to go, because it doesn't bloody want to go that way, I'll tell you that. Then you want to touch this curve a tiny bit on the right, then power! DRS wide open. And it's going to be anchors! Slams it on, touches the curve on the right a bit there. You don't want to touch that or you're going to be in Narnia with the witch and the wardrobe. You want to take a little bit of this curve on the left here, run your wheel out, get a nice rotation in, touch that curve, then you want to hard on the anchors, touch that curve, touch that one on the right like that, a pair of boobs. And then you power through the final corner. DRS wide open, let's see where this is going to be. It's at 16.7.
So not a bad little effort there by Kitchi. Thanks to the Welshman. Vorno, thank you very much for that. Ocean's out. And he is, this is going to have to be his hot lap of death. So
he will have time to get in and do another once he's done this.
Through the S's of no point and stupidity. So thanks Yanan for claiming those 2,000 rapid points. 17.2. Ocean Man goes P7. And who was in the wall there? Oh, Hartwigger. Spinola. No, he's okay. He's got himself back out.
I don't think he's got damage either.
Nah, he's you'll pit it anyway. So here we go.
Bit of a stalemate now then.
Bit of a, holding pattern. Kitchi on the way in, Ocean Man on the way in. Just waiting through Hugh Daff, but the most important thing, guess who's P1? Mr. Kahoot so far. And
by over a tenth as well.
Absolutely, so could be interesting to see if Kahoot can hold on to it. Definitely was faster than Q2. I am putting Hugh Daff is going to go into the 15s. He's going to put it into the 15s. You watch it. There is no doubt in my mind he's going to put this thing in the 15s.
That would be some hell of a lap though, let's be honest.
Amazing if he can do it. Absolutely. So we're just waiting here with 3 and a bit minutes. Everyone's in the pits. Not doing much.
We've got Rubric and Benny Black on outlaps.
There we go.
Rubric will be a first one.
Yeah.
Spurred on by Jarno's support.
Absolutely. The owner. Glad you enjoyed it, Yinan's Wet. We certainly love calling your gamer tag, particularly Rapid Banana.
Pitch has just exited the pits, and so has Hartwigger.
Okie dokie. So, and Rubik, to make it nice and easy, invalidates on his out lap. So, let's take a look at the owner, see what he's got in store for us. Coming down the main straight. It's a turn one. Nice little
Oh,
trip.
he's invalidated.
Oh, he's invalidated, so he's not going to improve. Benny Black's going to be the next one through.
Minutes there.
No, he's probably going to slow it down and then let it go through. And I think that's Daff in front, is it? Daff's
It is.
slowing. Oh, he's on an outlap, that's why. Oh, you know what? These boys are at play. You know what they're doing, don't you? Benny Black is going to... Slippy. They're going for a slippy. We know who the number 2 driver at AlphaTauri is, don't we? Get out of the road. Get out of the road, Hugh. Get out of the road. Does Hugh even know that his teammate's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. So Benny Black. We've got Ocean Man and is that the LP? Is that Rubik in the pits? No, that's not Rubik in the pits.
No.
Who's his teammate?
That'd be
It might be Willie or
Betsy.
Nah, Willie. It's too dark.
Willie.
Yeah, Betsy's out on track. Anyway, so Benny Black will be the first one to come through with a 16.5. Hugh Daff looking to try and get a toe from no one in particular. Just keeping my eye on Kahoot is behind him as well. So let's see how these two guys go through here. Hugh Daff into sector 1. Two tenths up, or 1.5 tenths up. Let's see what he's got through here. Nice little touch of the apex in second. Accelerates through nicely. Into 4th, looks nice. Is he on a wheel? Or a controller? He's on a wheel, yeah.
Yeah, he's on a wheel.
Just did not lift.
Oh!
How
did he not invalidate that?
I've got no idea, but he's 4 tenths up, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 15.8 from Hugh Daff at the moment.
15.7. I reckon he's going to go even faster.
Even faster. He has got it all lined up here into the 2 S's, turn 14, turn 15. The banking of 16 flat out through the gears to the line. 15, what is it? 15.7. Oh, 6 tenths. Kahoot, pressure. Oh no. Kahoot's out. He's invalidated.
He's invalidated. No.
Kitschy.
What's Klitz doing?
He's 1/10 up. He's 1/10 up. That is not going to be anywhere near enough. Oh, Kitschy fishtails it out of turn 9. Lucky to hold it. I think he's even backed out. He has. It scared the living shit out of him. And here's in. Oh, he might as well just come into the pits because he's not going to improve. And he has. And he has.
Gosh, 15.6
Noodles,
though.
3.
My God.
16.4. That time is ridiculous. Like seriously, that is like. I would love to see what PSGL are running around in, because I tell you what, that is up there. Betsy with a 16.2. Hartwigger coming through. And I reckon Hartwigger and Willie are the last 2 to come across the line. Yes. So Hartwigger, 16.5, P7. Willie, what's he got? He's 1/10 up. P3, 16.1. 16.1 for Willie.
Yes.
That is it. That is it. Job done. I'm going to let you get back, mate. Thanks for joining me in the comms, mate. Really.
Back.
Really
Oh,
appreciate
shit, I'm racing.
You are.
Right, see you in a bit. I forgot.
See you, mate. Catch you, buddy. Good luck, mate.
I'll see you
Good
in a
luck.
bit.
Legend. See you, bud. What a time. What a time. Let's get the man himself. So that's it. Qualifying over. Hugh Daff is our... Cahoots joined the party. Not too sure why you're here, mate. Get out. You didn't get podium.
You invited me.
I didn't invite
me.
Did I?
You did. You did.
I did.
Hey, let me congratulate Hugh. Now.
Oh my God!
Hugh, Hugh.
Yes.
Hugh, well done, mate. Well
that
done,
is
mate.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
See you in the wall at turn 1.
Yes, exactly.
See
you,
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll see how it is.
Yeah, exactly. So let's wrap this up. Huey Daff, Cahoot in P2. What a sterling time. 15.6 is just ridiculous. Willie P3, Kitchy P4, Betsy P5, Noodles, Benny Black, Hartwigger, Rapid Rubric, the owner, and Ocean Man. In the box, I have got Hugh Daff. 3 from 4 poles, mate. But that 15.657, that is without doubt a lap of the gods, mate. Congratulations.
I was about 10th off in the first sector too.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, the rest of the lap, spot on.
Yep.
Hit every mark, hit every apex. Beautiful. Yep. It's nothing more I could really ask for.
The thing that surprised me was the amount of time you actually made up in Sector 3. At the end of Sector 2, you were 2 tenths up. You've made 4 tenths up in Sector 3. That is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Might have a trick up your sleeve, I'll say that much.
Okay, rightio then. Well, I know that you've got to go and you and Benny are going to talk strat. I'm going to leave you to it. Good luck for the race. We'll see you in Victory Lane a little bit later on, Hugh. Congratulations again,
Too
mate.
easy.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
Talk soon.
Bye. Ready in the chat. G'day, mate. Jishway in the chat. G'day to you, mate. Swayze has said, I want to see Daff set up. I think we all want to see Daff set up, Swayze. Be lovely to see as we get ready for the race. Just want to touch base on those standings one more time. Hugh Daff has a comfortable 41-point lead coming into tonight's race here in Barcelona. Betsy on 27, Chrissy with his first win in Rapid, who's now become Rapid Chrissy in P3, Noodles P2, P4, and Relic rounding out our top 5. The AlphaTauris have a comfortable 30-point lead cushion coming into this race over the Red Bulls. So nice to see the sister team above the parent team on 47, Mercedes on 32, McLaren on 30, and the Aston Martins rounding out our top 5 on 30 points. Obviously, Vorno is substituting for Rapid Daz, who can't make it tonight. Goats for Life is taking a break, and Ocean Man has replaced him. Great to have Ocean Man back here. So a few familiar faces in the race. Let's go back to trackside, and as they come across on their formation lap, obviously the poll for tonight was how many penalties is Rapid Vaughan going to get in this race. Obviously it is closed for now. Yeah, massively nice lap, Hugh. Reedy, it was a ridiculous lap. Cahoots washed. Jeez, I tell you what, you don't get... all these guys, he's got his ticket to the dance. That is all he's got. So, looking forward to what Hugh Daff can do for us here tonight. Just going to get the modes up. So, going to be a fantastic race here tonight. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate your support tonight to all our viewers. So let's run it through. Hugh Daff P1, Cahoot P2, Willie P3, Kitchy P4, Betsy, Noodles, Benny Black, Hartwigger, Rapid Rubric, and Ocean Man rounding out our top 10. Chrissy, as I like to call the second pole on P11. While we're at it, let's just take a look at their tyres quickly. As you can see, everyone outside the top 10 are now on fresh mediums. Too hard, Super and Relic going to go deep on the hard, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do. My tyre straight without penalties would be looking at a medium to lap 21-22, the 33 lap race. and then you can get the reds all the way in, and the mediums will definitely go through. So I think Relic and Super have probably made the incorrect call. They're going to get swamped there over the line. So everyone's sort of readying up here as we go trackside. Sparky in the chat goes, let's Kahoot. 0 pens or crash in the first 5 laps, and then 12 and above wins. 5 lights. And Rapid Racing League Division 1 in Barcelona is underway. The Turn 1 race is begun. Hugh Daff and Kahoot side by side into Turn 1. Hugh Daff out there. Kahoot side by side into Turn 1. Hugh Daff has hold the lead. Let's take a look through these guys as they make their way through Turn 1. We've got a sideways glance. We've already got one guy on the road. I think that's Kimmy's out. Did Kimmy save it? He's been able to save it. He was given a touch there on Turn 1. But Kimmy, I believe, will probably have wing damage of some description and will be coming through. So, Chrissy, all this chaos here in the midfield right now. Chrissy's now up to P10. Hugh Daff, in the meantime, has got himself the lead in front of Daff through here. Chrissy dives in. Oh, there's chaos and carnage here as we can look through here to the dangerous, the Kamikaze, Turn 9. So many crashes on the outside. Chrissy gets the job done up to P9. Down onto this small back straight inside Ocean Man. Trying to hold through, holds his P10 position to Benny Black. Wonderful racing, guys. Great respect shown into that turn. And we are underway. Betsy's made the best jump. He's made 2 positions. Noodles has made 1. Hartwig has made the 1 position. Rubik 1. Our biggest loser, obviously, Kimmy on the end. Going back, he's definitely going to have to pit there. So let's go back into those tyres. As we run on board, Hugh Daff. Inside goes Betsy. What a lovely move. Betsy gets himself into P2. Kahoot really can't get those mediums up to there, but he's got Willie for company in P4. He'll be looking to try and get past him here on those mediums. So Willie on time. Noodles tucked in there on those reds. Kitschy as well on those reds. They need to get past these 2 medium runners, otherwise their races are going to be done. Rubik also on the red tyres. Hartwiger in P8. Chrissy really hammering him down. He's doing fantastic here on these medium tyres through Turn 9 of Destruction. Jeez, just takes it wide as you like. I think Chrissy's going to probably take a dive here on Hartwiger. He is. And again, up 3 positions in 2 laps. Chrissy on the charge. The confidence from that last to first from last week is surely showing out. As we take a look after his trick, yeah, fair enough already. We might have to see that trick a little bit later on. But Betsy, more importantly, hasn't let him go through. He's outside the DRS. Kahoot and Willie, the 2 medium runners. Noodles is really going to, the dust of no require. DRS is now enabled. So Noodles here in P5, Kitschy tucked in quite nicely. Rubric in P7, Chrissy in P8, and Ocean Man. So Hartwig has dropped down 2 positions. So we're going to go to the leader here. Josie Wales, upper position. Benny Black has dropped on the inside. These 2 guys running side by side. Josie Wales holds that position, P11. Benny Black drops. He's dropped 5 positions off the start. Not having the race that he would like here. Maybe he's got a little bit of slight green or maybe even side pod damage there. But he drops down to P12. Down here, Noodles. Nicely tucked in there. Probably not going to get the job. He's going to be looking through. We've got that DRS train all aboard. Already starting to form up here. From 4th right through to 8th. Kimmy's got himself in front now of Debonator, up to P18. And he's going to be looking down the barrel of Vaughan in a lap or 2. So down the main straight, Betsy nowhere near close enough. Willie with the DRS, does he have enough to get past Kahoot? Probably not. Neither of them using the ERS there. Kitschy in P5 or P6 now. Rubik, Chrissy, line of stern, as I said, 4th through to 8th, all in that sort of semi-DRS train. Trying to take a look down the field, see if there's any sort of action here. Relic on those hards, on Swayze. A little bit twitchy there by Relic. Supra's been able to manage to get himself up to P12, so 2 positions up even on those hards. Relic's maintained his position in P15. Up in front. How far can Swayze can hold him out? But he does have that benefit of DRS down here. Supra, definitely the cork in the bottle here. He's 2.5 seconds behind Josie. Banking these guys back on the hard. He is going way back. And banking these guys up. He's now 2.6. Josie Wales out of the DRS. Hartwig now on DRS through here. These guys all line of sterns. Willie trying to get at least close but can't. These guys not using really any ARS at this very early stage. Chrissy's got the job through, 7th on Rubric. So he's now jumped up to P7. On those mediums, he's up 4 positions. The Reds are going to be looking anywhere between lap 9 to lap 10 for their first stop, particularly those top 10 runners. So, as we wind through Chrissy now, Rubric, Vorno, there's the first one, ladies and gentlemen. There's the first. He's on the board. There's 3 pens for Vorno. Kimmy's got the job done there. He's got past him. Inside Sways on Supra. Really, these guys are going to go side by side. Supra hasn't given it up. Outside, Relic. Can these guys... Oh, twitchy there. Swayze, though. Relic on the inside, but these guys all got DRS on each other. Kimmy looking to try and get past at least one of them. Sways has got Supra, he has, and gets himself up to P13. Up the front, business as usual. Hugh Daff has now got himself outside the DRS. Kahoot now a further 1 second, but he's definitely going to be going long. Interesting to see what happens, what lap of these Reds, these top 10 red runners are going to be going through. Swayze's got past Supra on that turn, which is quite nice. Relic on those hards. So Ninja, good to have him reserving for us tonight in P16. Kimmy hunting him down through turn 9, or death turn as I would like to refer to it. Ninja, is he going to duck it down? No, he's not. So, will Kimmy have the DRS? But Supra's got DRS on Swayze. Relic will have it on here. Down onto the main straight. Willie looking for a way to get past these 5 guys here. Chrissy also. Rubik's just dropping out. Hartwigger. So, Ocean Man the first to pit. He's the first of our top 10 to pit. So it'll be interesting to see how he can come through, what he's going to box himself onto. So Chrissy's trying to stay inside that DRS, Debonator, and so Ocean Man's dropped all the way to last. So the first to box is all the way to last on the mediums. He's going to have to 2-stop it. Can't see him getting all the way back from there. Meanwhile, Kitchi sort of starting to drop back there in P6. Still trying to keep in that DRS. And hold on. Slight tap from there, Willie. In P4, Vorno. There it is. There's another penalty for Vorno. That's 6, ladies and gentlemen. We said 9 or over. 9 or under. He's currently got 6 after lap 7. Ninja and Kimmy battling it hard here on the outside. Oh, they make contact. Wow, there's a glitch and a half. I'm not too sure how they got away with that, but Kimmy's got the job done on the outside of Ninja. So Kimmy, obviously got a new subscriber. Thanks, mate, for the Honey Badger, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So Kimmy's got the job done in there to P7. So Betsy, PC, Kahoot. Now starting to actually wear down Betsy here. This is coming through. Relic. Has he got super? He has. So on those hard tyres, he's definitely going deep. Welcome to the stream, Honey Badger. Great to have you on board tonight. Really appreciate it. And we've got our first crash. That's Swayze's done. Will this be the first safety car tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Oh no, he's been able to save it. He's out of the wing. But he's going to drop all the way to last, and he's on top of the curb. Can he get it out? He is. There's plenty of carnage, but it's all gone, and we are racing again. So thankfully for Hugh Daff, Ninja on the pit. So Benny Black's in the pits. Hartwigger and Josie Wales. What will Hartwigger do? Trying to get past, but Josie Wales has got him through here. Supra and Kimmy. Kimmy's got the job done on Supra. Ocean Man with a 19.576. He's got the fastest lap. Kitchi has got himself out in front of Ocean Man by about 3 seconds. So riding on board here with Kimmy. 21,300 points for the extra man. He's saying he's going to win it. Vorno already on 6 pens. 9 or less or 9 and above. They were the tips. Up in front, Kahoot is really starting to wear down Betsy. Those reds are screaming. He's now 2 and a bit seconds. This is a perfect opportunity now for Hugh Daff to sort of manage his tyres. Try and see if he can get to lap 9 or 10. What's Betsy going to do? He's going to continue on. This is dragging through. Noodles is pitted to get off those reds. Oh, Kahoot on the outside. Beautiful pass from Kahoot. Gets the job done into P2. Willie on the outside. Looking at Betsy. Oh, this is around the outside here. What a fantastic pass from Willie. Gets the job done. Oh, they are going side by side, but Willie on the inside. Great overtake. Fantastic overtake there by Willie. Let's go to the Rapid Racing League replay. Let's take one more look at that one. That was a fantastic overtake. Not too sure why that replay didn't work. Sorry about that, guys and girls. So Chrissy now up to P4. Just going to go back and see if these replays are working. Doesn't look like it. I'll have to go test them later. And Ninja's gone back to P4. So Chrissy. So yeah, that's right. We're back there. You can see now. Willie on the outside. Saves it out. Great overtake. Gets himself into P2. Job done. So back live. And Chrissy now in 3rd position. Kahoot. So Hugh Daff's box got himself back out to P10. On those mediums, he's going to have to 2-stop at Rubric. He's truly trying to stretch out these reds as hard as he possibly can. Kahoot leads. Willie in P2, Chrissy in P3. Hugh Daff has already got himself past Ninja on those 10-lap olds. He's not waiting around. So inside, QDAF, let's see what he's going to be doing here. How much laps will these guys do? I think Rubrick's going to have to box now. He does. So Chrissy from P11, as I said, the second pole, is now in P3, right behind in this fight here. Josie Wiles has got him back up to P4 now that Rubrick is pitted. So that's the end of the Reds. Hartwig continues on for one more lap. I think he's going to try and push this to lap 12 and then try and one stop it on the mediums. He's stretching those Reds out as far as he possibly can. Wouldn't want to be on board with him at the moment. 7 and a bit, 10 seconds from the leader. So here up in front, I think Reptile was able to just get in front of Rubrick on the pit exit. Swayze has been able to box and get himself back after that disastrous crash on turn 9. So Kahoot, Willie and Chrissy right now, the top 3, really going to be stretching this out. I would imagine lap 21 to lap 22 before they even remotely look at boxing. JC Wales, P4, Hartwiger and Kitch has got the job done on Ninja down there. Moves them through. Betsy also on Vaughan. Vaughan really starting to drag out. So let's Betsy go on that fresher rubber. You'll have Ocean Man next for company. So let's see what Ocean Man can do here on the flap that Noodles has got at in terms of the boxing. So let's see if Ocean Man can get the job. He's got Vorno quite comfortably. OCD Team Racing Channel, thanks mate. Welcome to the stream, mate. Really appreciate it. So right now, Ocean Man in P12. Just getting past Vorno. Thanks very much for tuning in. You're tuning into the Rapid Racing League Division 1 action live here from Spain. Lap 13 of 33. And our front runners here, even Relic is now starting to get back into it in P5 on those hards. They are going really long and deep though. He's about 16 seconds away from the leaders. Up front in Kahoot and Willie have been having a ding-dong battle. These three have been flogging it out. Chrissy started as the effective pole 2 at P11 in P3, sitting there quite nicely. He's got the fresher rubber, so he can probably go a little bit further. Hugh Daff gets the job done quite comfortably on Kimmy on the 13 laps. And he's now up to P6, chasing down Debonator. Obviously Ninja's now boxed there, so he's now in P14. Reptile P15 Supra. Back there in 16, Hartwiger looking for a way to get past him. Rapid Betsy with a 3-second time penalty. If you tuned in before, we did a poll on Rapid Vaughan. How many penalties would Vaughan get? It was 9 or less, or 9 and above. Hartwiger looking to go around on the outside. What a lovely move there from Hartwiger. And he goes up into P16. A great move there. Let's take a look at that at the Rapid Racing League replay. And you can see coming down the main straight, Chrissy looking to go through and stop in terms of P3. Not too sure in terms of where we're going through from there, but Hartwiger is now in P16. Broken Reptile P15, Debonator. Hugh Daff with the fastest lap with a 1:18.8. Willie has got past Kahoot somewhere there on the front straight. So it's Kahoot's tyres starting to give away. Will Chrissy have a little bit of a nudge here? Debonator making more time as Kimmy goes into the pits. So Willie right now here through the S's of no point and the main straight. Kahoot sort of starting to drop away. They're both pitted. Kahoot and Chrissy have pitted at exactly the same time. What are they going to be doing on? Let's take a look at the strat here. Meanwhile, let's go back and watch that replay of Hartwigger on the outside. As you can see on Supra, gets the job done, moves himself up into P16 here. What a massive move there from Hartwigger as we go back live. And Chrissy's being held up on the hards. Kahoot's on the hards as well. Comes out in P7. Noodles on the 5-lap old mediums. He's going to have to second guess it here. Or second stop. 2 stops. Chrissy has come out in P10. So Hugh Daff in P3 so far. He's going to have to box at some stage. It's going to be a 2-stopper. It'll be interesting to see how he goes, but Kahoot's got out in front. Willie at the moment. Just want to take a look at the effective lead and how does he go here. Chrissy still, he's out in P10. Something's going around with his timing glitch though. Not too sure what's happening here. But he's back. Right behind Ocean Man. With Rubik there in P11. Rapid on top from Clapsy. Well done, bud. So Willie continuing on. He is pushing to lap 21-22. He is going to the medium red strategy. Meanwhile, Chrissy, for whatever reason, is just not coming up on the timing screen in terms of his gap through here. He's come up now. Chrissy on the outside on Ocean Man. Oh, great overtake there. What a fantastic overtake. And we've got Kitch in the wall. We've got Kitch in the wall. Let's take a look at the replay there. And you can take a look. Vorno makes the pass. Kitchy is in real danger. He's obviously done something wrong there. So Kitchy with the spin out. Hartwigger P13. Oh, Hartwigger and Kitchy tried to brake. He's brake tested him, but he gets around Debonator, so Kitchy's race is over. I think he might have just have either a steering desync. He's trying to get out of the way. He's got major wing damage. Broken Reptile trying to get on the outside. Kitchy just needs to get out of the road. He is trying. This is going to end in carnage. Oh, inside Supra. Wow. Talk about smell a rat and eat it. What a pass there by Supra. That was an amazing opportunistic move there by Supra. Smelled blood and got past Reptile on the corner. See if we got that on the replay. No, we didn't, unfortunately. So, Supra in P15. Kimmy on the inside. Takes the move, gets himself up to P15. Meanwhile, up here in front, Josie Wells is 9 seconds in front. Hugh Daff, 13 seconds behind. Benny Black hunting down Debonator there in P13. So back here, Debonator, P13. Benny Black trying to get past him in there. He's definitely got the fresher rubber. Oh, Debonator's gone wide. Meanwhile, Hugh Duff trying to hunt down Josie. Probably not coming as fast as he would like. On the inside. So Benny Black, will he get the job done here on the straight? Debonair is pushing to get himself to that one-stop window of lap 21 through to 22. Josie Wise and Willie are doing the same. In the meantime, Ben Black, very, very comfortable pass there and goes up to P13. Vorno doing really well on those lap 18 old mediums. He's into P12. He'll need to box in lap 21 to 22 as well. Hartwigger up in P11. Rubric, a quiet race, but Chrissy now in P9 on those hards. Hunting down Ocean Man here in P8. Betsy, P7. Chrissy has a 3-second time penalty. Kahoot into P6, right behind Noodles. Willie leading here quite comfortably though. Onto lap 20. Lapping Swayze there. Swayze getting out of the road. Well done to Swayze. Good driving etiquette there shown by Swayze. I think it's something to do with the... yep. I think I fixed it, so hopefully it's not lagging anymore. Hey Sparky, how are you, mate? Aussies, that's it. So Kahoot has got Noodles here into turn 1. On those 3 lap old hards. He's now going to hunt down Relic. What will Noodles do now? Will he box for the Reds? It's all starting to open up. Rubric and Ocean Man inside outside. Chrissy just hunting through as well. Rubric on the inside. Ocean Man gives him the room. Respect. Give that to him, but Ocean Man is holding on. Great respect shown by these two drivers. Ocean Man, he may be a bit rusty, but he knows what he's doing out there. Chrissy, who was dropping there behind, or was actually trying to get past Ocean Man, has dropped back to P10 now. So Rubric made the move on the front straight. These 3 guys are having a really good battle here tonight. Ocean Man making a great account of himself. So Rubric here, S's of no point. As we go through on the outside. So Rubric on the outside here of Ocean Man, and he has the job done. Pass easy as you like it into turn 1. He gets himself up to P8. Meanwhile, up in the front, Josie Wales has a 9-second gap to Willie, a good cushion. But Hugh Daff is hunting him down now within 3 seconds. Relic 2 seconds behind. Kahoot now 4 seconds behind him. Noodles hasn't let him go. Betsy, P7. If we want to take a look at the effective leader, he really is gonna probably come out 6 to 7 seconds behind Kahoot. So in terms of the gap, take a look at the intervals here. So Noodles just staying inside the DRS. Kahoot trying to go through 2.5 seconds now. So Chrissy's got past Ocean Man to P9 as well. Hugh Daff is up. Relic and Josie Wales is the first of the 2 guys to box. He's going to Reds. You could see that was going to happen. Let's see where Josie feeds himself out. Rubric with an 18.7 fastest lap. Is Hartwigger going to get past him? Is he going to come out? Yes, he will. Okay, so P10. Will he be the next one to box? Hugh Daff is going to 11 lap, 21 lap. He probably could get it there. They'll be slow, but Vaughan and Benny Black on the outside here. Vaughan on those 21 lap old mediums needs to box at some stage, but giving a fantastic fight there in the back. Vaughan will not let up on that position. He wants to keep P12. Kitchie Fastest lap with a 1:18.540. So these three guys, ding dong battle here. Kimi just waiting for his opportunity now to get past. Willie's in the pits. Okay, so the strat to go to Reds. Hugh Daff takes the effective race lead, but can he get those mediums to the end? 10 laps. 21 laps, the mediums will definitely do the distance. Willie's been able to do that on a heavier load. So, it's all in front of him. Relic needs to box. He's the last of our boxers in the top 10. Kahoot, 4 seconds behind. Noodles, slowly behind here. Willie has come out in P5 on the Reds. Has this strat call played right into the hands of Willie? The medium Reds. Betsy, P6. Rubric, P7. Chrissy in P8, Josie Wales has come out in P9 and will be hunting them down. Supra gets into P16. 3 lap old mediums. So Kimi in position 12, Benny Black, Hartwigger, Josie Wales. So let's see what Willie's got in store now. He's got Noodles first up. Can he take care of Noodles here on the main straight? He has got to get past. If this strategy is going to work, he has got to get past Noodles as soon as possible. DRS open. Noodles trying to defend. He just cannot defend against those Reds. Inside. Oh, is he going to do the double overtake? Ladies and gentlemen, Willie with the double overtake from P5 to P3 in one corner. That was an amazing effort there. Unbelievable from Willie as he gets himself into P3. Kahoot and Noodles just had no answer whatsoever. So, Willie, P3, he's got 4 seconds to gain onto Relic, who has to box. Relic needs to box here. When Willie boxing, come onto the Reds. And that's it. He's made the decision. 9 laps to go. Hugh Daff is obviously going to try and stretch these out. It is the hunter and the hunted. Willie is hunting Hugh Daff down. 5 seconds, 8 laps. Can he do it? Rubric, P5. Noodles, P4. And Kahoot in that podium position on those hards. Noodles hasn't let it go as well, Betsy. But Benny Black out of the pits is pitting for his second. He'll be going on to the Reds. Vorno in the meantime has boxed onto the Reds as well. He's going to be lightning fast. Benny Black's coming in. Willie, 4 seconds or 4 seconds. Kahoot now 1.5 seconds behind. Betsy has able to get past Kimi. He's now into the 10. That valuable 1 point for the Red Bull team, which they need desperately for the constructors. With 8 laps left to go. We go 9th, Relic. So down here now, 3.8 seconds. Noodles, DRS, but take a look, he's got less than 10%. He just doesn't have what it takes to get past Kahoot, and Kahoot is defending well. Look at that, 70%. Noodles has thrown everything at Kahoot, and he has just responded so well. Rapid Vaughan, 3-second time penalty. Is that the 9, ladies and gentlemen? He has 7 laps to hold on to 9 laps or less, 9 points or less. That was the deal. Kahoot in P3. Willie, 4 seconds, 7 laps. He's not coming into Hugh Daff. Is Hugh Daff's tyres going to fall off a cliff here at any stage? Willie just can't seem to get it together. He's got to start making headwinds. Not your day, Swayze. Yeah, I know. Sorry to hear that. Ninja's also DNF'd as well. So, 3.6 seconds. Willie's taken off half a second with 6 laps to go. Hughes Daff's tyres are starting to squeal like a pig. Willie, Relic with a 1:17.4 fastest lap in P8 so far. 6 seconds behind Josie Wales, also on reds. So what happens now? Josie Wales hunting down Chrissy. Chrissy's probably not going to be able to put too much of a fight. Ninja's left the session. Thanks so much, Ninja, for filling in for us, mate. Sorry it wasn't the race that you were looking for, and hopefully we can see you on track really soon. We really, really appreciate Ninja filling in for us. Friesy's calling scenes, a late safety car from Friesy. Good to have you in the chat tonight, Friesy. Thanks so much for joining us. Josie Wales hunting down here from Chrissy. Willie within 2.5 seconds, 5 laps to go. The great Murray Walker would always say it's one thing to catch, another thing to pass. Benny Black, 3-second time penalty. If you didn't join us for the start of the stream, Vorno has to get 9 seconds in penalties or less to win the pole. Anything above and they win the money or the channel points. With only 5 laps to go, Vorno is doing a very, very good job. Hartwigger and Betsy battling over P9, P10. But Betsy gets the job done there. Don't think Hartwigger's got much left to battle. Tries to, but Betsy has got the job. He's now into P9. 2 seconds, Willie. Noodles has been staring at the rear end of Kahoot all race. Just hasn't had the ERS. I suppose for me, I would probably just sit back, relax. But Kahoot with like 62% is not using a lot of it. Absolute scenes from Sparky, absolutely right. Within 2 seconds, 5 laps to go. Willie is hunting down Hugh like a bush pig. Hugh Daff, does he have what it takes to hold on? Sector 3, is that a safety car? Is that Josie? Josie spun it, but he's been able to regain. No safety car. What's going to happen here? Josie Wales, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Those tyres would be absolutely off its nuts in terms of temperature. Has no grip, so no surprise. Hartwig at P10 holding on for that valuable point. Kimmy in P11 after being spun early has been able to retract it. Ocean Man in his return back. It's been a long time between drinks literally for Ocean Man. Probably 15 minutes I'd imagine, but it's great to have him on track. Bracken Reptile P15, Benny Black. Meanwhile, Vorno, Supra, Debonator and Kitschy in P18 has been able to continue on. Hugh Daff. We're going to stay on board with the leaders now for the last 4 laps. Willie and Hugh Daff. Willie took the mediums to lap 21. He's boxed. He's hunting down. Will he have DRS next lap? Kahoot and Noodles still in 3 and 4. Rubric in P5, Chrissy in P6 and Relic there in P7. So starting to get that stretch in the field. And what we're going to have here now could well be an absolute 3-lap festival here between Willie and Hugh Daff here at the front. Betsy go through. So Chrissy spun it. Has he got damage? He has. Unfortunately, he's got that left wing damage. He's going to have to box. Race over for Chrissy. No points for today. Broken Reptile's pitted for the Reds. He's going to go for fastest lap. So, Hugh Daff. Oh, Willie's out. Willie's out. Sector 2, Sector 3. Is that going to be a late safety car? He's been able to save it. Oh, Hugh Daff's race has just been handed to him. Wow, Sector 2 meet as well. Wow, Willie had everything to go for. Within a second, he's ballsed it up. Relics with a 3-second time penalty in P4. And that is it. Willie is dropping back. Tyre grip temperatures. He's got none of it, and they're too hot, and Relic gets himself in front of Willie, so Willie is nursing some definite wing damage. Hartwigger. Ocean Man Betsy there. 10-second time penalty, exceeded track limits from Chrissy. What is Chrissy doing? I'm not too sure what Chrissy's done there. Oh no. Massive damage there as well. From Chrissy, it's all going pear-shaped for him, I'm sorry to say. Hugh Daff, 3.5 seconds in front of Kahoot and Noodles. Can Rubric get himself on the pole? 3 laps to go. Willie was hunting him down and just made that vital mistake on that uphill left. On lap 30, it's just given Hugh Daff the cushion that he needs. Kahoot's not going to get it through, but valuable points for the reigning defending Division 1 champion so far. Noodles in P3, Rubric P4, and Relic further back 4.5 seconds. So, right now, yeah, Chrissy's DNF'd, which can't sort of blame him, unfortunately. Hopefully he hasn't binned it on track. No, he's binned it in the pits, which is good. Hugh Daff. Noodles, yeah, absolutely crunchy. Can he get it within 2 seconds? 2 laps to go. So, once again, this lap, unfortunately, Kahoot has left his race a little bit too late, or Hugh Daff is managing some very, very worn tyres. So with 1 lap to go, everyone seems to be a bit stretched out here. Kahoot's been able to manage to get half a second in there. I think Hugh is definitely managing the tyres. There's no doubt about it. He's nursing them to home. Noodles there in P3. He's probably going to be happy just to hold on to that podium. And Rubric in P4. Further down, can Kimmy get the job done on Hartwigger? After being spun on lap 1, Kimmy's been able to get himself all the way back into P9, so valuable 2 points for him. Is he going to take a late dive here on Hartwigger? No, he's not. Ocean Man in the points. Great to see him back. But Kahoot, oh no, hang on. Hugh Daff is flashing red. He's run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Kahoot is in there. We've got 4 corners to go. Absolute scenes, as Frizy would say. 4 laps. Hugh Daff is flashing red. He's got no fuel. Kahoot within half a second. Noodles. Can Hugh Daff hold on? Will Kahoot get it? We are on to the last corner. Red, is he going to run out of fuel? Kahoot, my goodness, this is close. And it's Hugh Daff wins. Kahoot second, Noodles in third, Rubric P4, Relic in P5. Josie Wales coming around across the line in P6. Kimmy in P9. Hartwigger in P9 there. So Kimmy got the job done on Hartwigger late. Ocean Man, great return for him in P10. Betsy, Benny Black, and Rapid Vaughan is the man that we want to take a look at. What's his penalties? He's got 9 seconds in penalties, ladies and gentlemen. He's been able to keep it under the 9. That's it. Job done. Well done, Vordo. He's happy there to 13th, but only 9 seconds in penalties. So that's the payout. 9 seconds and left. What a fantastic conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. Going to get over to victory lane. Wonderful effort by the boys. What an end of the race. And that's it. Division 1 done. Driver of your day, Rapid Relic. Love to hear your thoughts on what you think was the driver of the day. Fantastic there from Hugh Daff. And Noodles is the other one that we want to have a look at. Noodles. Hey, how are you, mate? Just getting Hugh Daff into the chat now. Noodles in, and let's see if we can get him all in there. So let's just wrap it up. Hugh Daff is our race winner by 0.2 of a second. Flashing red like a hooker on a Saturday night. Right at the end, had no fuel. Kahoot, who gained 2 and a bit seconds on that lap, is P2. Noodles, the Greek sushi-loving warlord, in P3. Rubric P4, the owner. Rapid Willie in P5. Relic P6. Josie Wales P7. Kimmy in P8. Hartwigger in P9. And Ocean Man on his return to Rapid Racing Division 1 gets P10. Betsy in P11. Benny Black Supra. And Vorno has got the 9 seconds in penalties only. So Kahoot is, although he's lost, he's probably a happy man because he's just got himself 10,000 channel points. Vorno's joined in as well, so for obvious reasons. Let's get ourselves over to Victory Lane and have a chat to the boys. Just having a look, where is, there it is there. So tuning in, our race winner, Hugh Daff. Congratulations on the win. How's the sphincter? Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. A3. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Well, we could definitely say Willie was counting in. He's obviously gone for that one step, the medium to soft strat. He was closing in, and he was well within 1 second. So, based on what you're saying, you wouldn't have been able to hold him off. And if he hadn't made that mistake into turn 11 up the hill? That's where he spun it. Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, that's where he dropped it. Are you probably saying that he probably would have got the win? Yeah.
So luckily, like I did manage to save it without me using his DRS. So that was quite lucky in the end.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So, I mean, he did do you a favour, but obviously we saw that you were flashing red right there at the end, so obviously no fuel at all, but you got the job done. Unfortunately, we had it on mute there for a minute, so maybe just go through the end again for us, Hugh. Just go through the race. So, yeah, go from that again, mate. Sorry about that.
What do you want to go through? Second stint?
Yeah, the second stint, mate, yeah.
Yeah, radio. Second stint. Obviously had 0.3 laps of fuel left. I started with one extra lap, so I used 0.7 in 10 laps. Was able to save the 0.3 laps of fuel over the 23 laps extra, so it was quite something. And also last tyres 83%. They were absolutely dead. Had no ERS, had nothing to fight for. So had the pace in the first stint. That really got me the win.
There you go, mate. So low on fuel, low on batteries on the headset, and still get the win. So I think you'll be pretty happy with that. On to P2. Absolutely. Congratulations. On to P2. And our reigning defending Division 1 champion, Rapid Kahoot, P2. Congratulations, mate. Not the result you probably would have liked, but you'll take the points, I'd imagine.
Yeah, cheers, Pajala. I said to myself, I said to Josie, I was like, this is what I'm doing tonight. I'm not touching the soft tire. Not touching the soft tire. It's what I agreed on from the start. I'd done race runs in the practice lobby that Noodles and I hosted, and I was honestly, it was very promising. So obviously to qualify in second, knowing I was only 0.3 up before I invalidated, that was I wouldn't have had pole, so congratulations to Hugh on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't sit here and feel like one more lap and I would have aced it. And I'm sitting there and Noodles is in the party with me and Noodles is like one more lap Kahoot and we would have absolutely had him. But no, congratulations to Hugh. I could tell you were struggling. We couldn't figure out if it was your tyres or maybe one of your gloves had fallen off, you sweaty bastard. But either way, you deserve that, mate. Alongside Rapid Wheeler, you two would probably my race winners for today. So, like Pajala said, I'll take P2. I'm happy with the strategy and I'm happy with the points.
No, fair enough. Congratulations, mate. And it was great to watch at the end, that last lap. On to our P3, Mr. Noodles, the Greek sushi-loving warlord. Congratulations, mate. Well, welcome back to the podiums.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the third step, not the second, so Kahoot, I want my spot back. But I want to say good job on Hugh. Fucking good race, man. He had so much good pace. Couldn't even get near him when I was behind him. I want to graduate Scott here for getting first podium of the season.
Yep. First podium of the season. Jeez, was that a little bit of a dig?
I got messed out of two already. Let's not talk about this.
It's been a rough season.
Yeah, it's been rough.
It's been a rough start. But and I feel sorry for Will as well. He deserved that race, man. But definitely my driver of the day.
Yeah.
My race it really was just to be consistent. That's all, and hope for no safety cars. And my plan pretty much worked out.
Good.
So yeah, I'm very happy for my podium.
So, based on today's race, I'd imagine you know how to spell Husky chocolate because you'll be having nightmares of it looking at Kahoot's rear wing for probably a good part of 75% of that race.
Well, luckily, my favourite car is McLaren, so I'll be dreaming of it, to be honest.
Or maybe in a bad way. But on to our... I know you guys have maybe put the channel points in, but in the chat, our very own Welsh Sheepshagger, the Shane McMahon of Rapid Racing, 9 seconds in penalties. So the winner chicken dinner. Thank you very much, mate.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Kahoot gets his 10k back.
Pajala gets his 2.5. So everyone's a winner except for
my 8.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it. So well done. So any questions for the boys, Vorno?
Hugh. No, right, so we need to do a drugs test on Hugh. Seriously, he's definitely taking steroids. Like that is just something insane.
I speak for you and all of Rapid. I think we all vouch.
Yeah, everyone does.
It was Will wins today. No, not Hugh. Really.
Well,
I was negative for the COVID test today, so I think that's good enough. That's passing through, right?
I'll give you that.
There we go. Negative.
I've got one question, Hugh. What do you think has been the biggest difference from F1 2020 to 21-21? Because I mean, on 2020 you were sort of like a mid-pack, sort of in the top 6, and then as soon as this new game came out, you were just on it for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, but you just took this division by storm, and it was. So, what's the difference between the games? Is it just
He brought new gloves.
He brought new gloves. There we go.
That was only this season. Last season, I think low speed was a lot better. I can put the traction down way nicer than last game. Last game, awful. Could not put the power down at all.
Yep.
The cars don't feel as snappy. I feel like I'm in control of the car.
Yeah.
That's nice. With through the steering wheel as well, I can say that it does feel heavier, and that does help me. Even though my steering wheel is broken, it still does give more feedback to me than what I did in the last game.
Okay.
So I think that definitely helps as well.
And the steering wheel's broken because of your brother, correct?
I'm not sure. I mean, the grips have fallen off it, so that's why I had to buy the gloves in the first place.
Right.
And I
it's
think their belts need replacing in the inside, so I might have to look into that or get a new one. We'll have to see.
I think there's a sponsorship deal coming. Hugh Daff's gloves from Rapid Racing League gloves. I'll have to check.
You need to see a photo of them, by the way. They're really girly.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Chuck him in the Div1 chat, Hugh.
Chuck him in the
absolutely
Div1.
not. I'm
Done.
not getting bullied more than I already do.
Okay,
No,
that's it.
we're already on stream. You have to do it.
That's it. Well, congratulations again, Hugh, to Kahoot. Great to see you back on the podium, mate. It's a long season after round 4. Obviously, Baku next week. So I'm going to wrap it up from here.
Monaco.
It's a Baku next, wasn't it?
Nah, that's Monaco, then Baku.
Oh, fuck.
Nighttime streets on the yacht.
Yep.
Pajala goes back-to-back DNFs. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, remember what you did
Well, at
last
least the
time,
yacht's not going to
Pajala?
be far away.
What? What did I do last
You
time?
gave yourself a quali ban because you drove someone into the wall.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? And I deserved that quali ban, may I say. And when I came in and said, I'll just give myself a quali ban, I knew I'd done something wrong. So, tomorrow night, SD Romulus takes the boys from Division 3 around the Merry Way. Then the European boys take on Thursday, our time, and Friday morning. And you boys are, whereabouts are you guys at the moment, Jack?
Canada.
Canada?
Ooh, yuck.
Canada.